Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel, and thanks for logging on. If you enjoy these videos, do me a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here at Watchbox Reviews. I would really appreciate it, and I promise to update daily. If you love this watch, you could see it and you could purchase it on our website, thewatchbox.com. And today we are discussing the Rolex Oyster Perpetual Sky-Dweller. This is reference 326939, a watch launched back in 2012, and this particular model, now discontinued. It's a handsome matte black dial, white gold combination on full oyster bracelet that is full figured but not oversized. At 42 millimeters, the watch wears easily on my 16 centimeter circumference wrist. You can see from lug to lug, it actually wears quite true to size. 50.3 millimeters for the case itself, and even when you add the solid end links, it only swells the span to 51.6 millimeters across the wrist. And because of the shape of the lugs, you can see their tight downward taper. This actually wears quite well on a smaller wrist. The 16 centimeter circumference wrist right here, but I think you can wear the watch on a wrist as small as 14.5 centimeters circumference. 21 millimeter spacing between the lugs if you're brave enough to put it on a strap, and then the thickness of the watch quite reasonable given the complication. At only 13.9 millimeters thick with a sloped conical and fluted bezel, it will slide easily underneath the cuff. Now the watch is very substantial. On the wrist, eyes closed, this could be another brand's platinum watch, as Rolex builds everything solidly. Having the solid case back is almost like having a gold dollar coin strapped to your wrist in addition to the watch. And of course, with solid end links, solid center links, and a fully milled out clasp, you have a very substantial set of accessories on this watch. It is a lift lock system. You can see it click shut. You have to lift and unlock to open. There's a beacon hook system internally. There's also the Easylink system, which gives you 5 millimeters of tool-free adjustment, the equivalent of adding or removing one sizable link, plus, as you can see internally, 3 drilled divots that allow you to use a strap tool to change the anchoring point of the bracelet for fine-tuning of fit. Now rolling over to the case itself, you can see that it's anything but a super case. Though it is large, it is not what you see on a GMT, a Sea Dweller, a Submariner, or an Explorer 2. And actually, for the purpose of comparison, I have a 36 millimeter Datejust handy on a rare strap, a factory strap and end link combination, and you could see that the Sky Dweller actually has more in common with the Datejust and the Date8 than any other case design. It's handsome, it's large, but it's definitely of the same design DNA as the smaller watch. You can see a fluted bezel that's actually part of the movement. This is the ring command bezel. We're going to turn everything justified clockwise to start the sequence of setting from the beginning. Now inside the case, 40 jewel caliber 9001, the most complicated Rolex movement ever made with over 380 parts. By part count, it is the title holder. 3-day power reserve, 28.8 beat rate, stop seconds, COSC chronometer, and superlative chronometer as it happens, as Rolex guarantees these watches to keep time to no worse than +2, -2 seconds per 24 hours from the factory. They are adjusted in 6 positions. The balance bridge is full, so it's shock resistant in combination with a free sprung index and a Rolex balance using the company's proprietary Microstella adjustment nuts for variable inertia on the balance. It's a rate adjustment system that makes the watch very tough and very accurate. There is an overcoil hairspring, the better to help the watch earn the COSC chronometer certification in multiple positions and meet Rolex's superlative chronometer standard. And finally, that overcoil is a Rolex proprietary blue oxidized niobium zirconium alloy known as Parachrom Blue that is highly anti-magnetic, and all of that water resistant thanks to oyster case and screw down crown down to 100 meters. This watch is an annual calendar that need be adjusted only once per year during the jump from February to March, and it is a GMT with true dual time capability. The ring at center rotates in 1 cycle per day, 24-hour format settable independently from the local time, that is the hands at center, which is in a 12-hour format. Now let's talk about how everything works. You can see on the dial it's matte black to resist glare, and then you have white gold hands, Rolex crown, and radially arrayed Arabic numerals. All of those are white gold to resist fade, oxidation, and tarnish. There are apertures outboard of each of the 12 numerals, and you can see there's a small red jumper that jumps from each aperture to the next. That indicates the month. 12 months, 12 hours, therefore 10 is October. It is currently October 5th per the annual calendar display. Now the first thing I can do do is screw the crown out, wind the watch, nothing changes. I'm winding the watch, this is a neutral mode. Pull the crown out and nothing happens. That's because ring command, the bezel is set all the way clockwise. Turn it once, and now I have the ability, you can see, to adjust the date and watch the jumper adjacent to the month. I am jumping between September and October just like that. So I can set it bi-directionally. Okay, let's get a bit more granular. One more turn, it snaps into position, you can feel the change, and now I can change the hour hand of the local time independently. Note that the watch continues keeping time. I'm not in stop seconds mode, I'm not affecting the 24-hour format second time zone. Also note that here I can jump the date, though I cannot jump the date in both directions using that local time setting mechanism. Finally, turn all the way, justified counterclockwise, and you see the watch goes into hacking or stop seconds mode. Now I can adjust everything simultaneously, and once I'm satisfied that the watch is set, screw the crown back down, turn the bezel all the way back to its neutral position. You have successfully set your Rolex Oyster Perpetual Sky-Dweller. It's made of gray gold, and that's my parting shot to you. This is a white gold alloy made in-house at Rolex's own foundry that can never scrape through to a different color and never needs to be rhodium plated. See and own the Sky-Dweller GMT annual calendar on the watch box. Rolex Sky Dweller, loomed by night.